If you ever feel so bloated that your pants are going to pop, then it's time to pay attention. I know you're bombarded with various tricks and tips to relieve the bloating, but what if the problem isn't as obvious as dairy or gluten? Here to explain is leading gastroenterologist and one of my core team members, Dr. Roshini Raj. So when it comes to bloating, a lot of folks are confused, but there are lots of foods that can bother us besides the typical dairy and gluten. So give me an idea of a surprising health food, one that typical of these four.
Okay, so onions and garlic. We love them. We love the way they taste. We put them in our food. But for many people, I know, I'm sorry. For many people, they can cause bloating. They're very difficult to digest. And once they get into your intestine undigested, the bacteria work on them. They're releasing gas.
All right, so Roberta's here. She says she sometimes gets so bloated she feels pregnant. Let's join her up here. So, you must be an onion lover like the rest of us. What's the worst time of the day for bloating for you?
Night, because I use them in so much of the preparations that I make. It's sort of the first go-to. You saute the onions and then you add everything else.
All right, so we got a little experiment I want to show you all, because this is what's literally happening in your body. So we built you a body. This is your digestive tract. You notice all the intestines coiled up in there. Now, your mouth up here doesn't always cooperate. It puts things in our body. So put your purple gloves on. You can be my assistant today, of the day. And I want you to take some of this diced onion that we prepared for you, and I'm going to lift open this lid here and let the mouth open up to the world outside. You can pour. Somebody need help with that?
No, we've got it now.
All right, just pour a little bit in there.
Okay.
When you put the onions in there, you can actually push them in with this. When you push the onions in there, that's perfect. What ends up happening is they react with what's going on inside your gut. They've got a lot of fructose in them. And then when the gastric fluids, go ahead and inject that in there, start to mix with the intestinal stuff that you just put in there, with the onions in your example.
Oh, God.
There's gas. Oh, watch. Oh, just stop. Oh, my goodness. That was a lot. Look at this. Is that how you feel? And then what happens? You burp, right? Oh, it feels so much better, doesn't it? All right. Now, Dr. Raj, literally, you saw how much discomfort you created with the audience about this onion comment that maybe it causes bloating.
Yes.
There's dozens of varieties.
Yes.
What are the tactics that might work to help the Robertas and the Oz's of the world cope with this?
Still have your onions. Okay, well, raw onions are the worst. So cooking them can actually help. And then you do have to reduce the amount, but use alternative spices, other things to give flavor to your food, things like turmeric, saffron, other spices that are actually quite healthy for you as well.
All right, so you had Roberta eliminate the onions for about a week?
For a week, and I noticed a tremendous difference, actually, yes. You know the difference between when you're feeling bloated and when you're not, and I like the not better.
Yeah.
And if I cook the onions, I'm okay?
It's better. So reduction is the best, but raw is absolutely the worst, so cooking will help a little bit.
All right, so I want you to take a look at this.
Whenever I'm bloated, I just feel really miserable, uncomfortable. I almost feel like I swallowed a truck.
Painful and extremely uncomfortable.
It even influences my wardrobe decisions.
It just feels like I've gained 10 pounds.
Like a big beached whale. Bloating makes me feel like I'm 9 months pregnant, and I don't even have children yet.